I am Magnus, and I will be sharing short stories about comics and art. Hi, on today's episode of Magnus Collecting Magnus, I want to show you some items from crossovers with Magnus Robot Fighter. Actually, the first one is with Magnus Robot Fighter, who crossed over with Iron Man in Marvel's Not brand Echh, drawn by Echh, and even approved by the Comics Code Authority. Later on, when Valiant published Magnus, they also made crossovers. Magnus crossed over with Predator in a cooperation with Dark Horse. For that occasion, they produced a number of collector cards, 2 with Magnus and the Predator fighting, one with just Magnus, and one with the Predator, sharing a tete-a-tete with a Northam soldier. All of them drawn by Lee Weeks. This 2-issue crossover was also published in a trade paperback with a nice painted cover by Dave Dorman. Another crossover with Dark Horse was with Nexus. For that, they also produced a calendar for a convention. And I managed to pick up some of the art by Steve Rude. Drawn on oversized paper. Just like all art was drawn in the old days, like when Russ Manning drew Magnus. And I think Steve Rude has a bit of the Russ Manning style. Valiant also had a crossover with Image Comics. It was called Deathmate, maybe a bit infamous. It had its qualities. In that one, Magnus was actually not sent to the future, but still the environments he turned up in are rather bleak, and you could see him fight Battlestone in a sequence drawn by one of my favorites, Jim Calafiore. They also produced a series of collector's cards, including what you can call holographic cards from this encounter. I have the color original for that one, and you can notice that the background of the cards was added separately afterwards. I guess that has to do with the holographic effect. Thank you for watching, hoping to see you again. Please subscribe.